what's up? I'm throwing it back to the 1990s, baby, because I've gone and bought myself a 1992 BMW e36. Let's go. Forget my new car a second, can we just appreciate how 90s I look? I've properly made an effort with this video. So yes guys, I've bought my first BMW. This is an early 1992 BMW 320i, which stands for 2 litre. It's a 2 litre old man automatic. It's not all as it seems. We'll show you around the car, and she's an old car, which means she needs some TLC and some money spending on her. So let's do a walk around, let's show you the car. First things first, let's lift the bonnet and show you the big lump of plastic underneath this hood. Taken my hat off because I was generally scared it was going to blow away, but here is the big lump of plastic I was telling you about. But under this big engine cover plastic thing is a 2 litre straight 6 petrol automatic. I've got my first straight 6, I got my first 2 litre car as well, and my oh my, it is a beast under here. And how cool that there's no bonnet prop on a BMW, it just holds itself up. So let's hope that closing the bonnet was easier than opening it. Done. So because this is my car and I seem to have that eye, this is another low mileage car I bought. So although this is a 1992 BMW, it's only covered 64,000 miles. I've done it again guys, what can I say? And as you can see from the colour of the car, it is black. Now I am not a massive BMW petrol head fan, this is my first BMW, but as far as I've seen on the roads, or not seen on the road shall I say, maybe believing and thinking, if that's a sentence, that black on an E36 is kind of rare. The actual colour name is BMW Diamond Schwartz Metallic. So it's not just black, it's Diamond Schwartz Metallic. So eagle-eyed viewers will know that it's not all as it seems around this sort of area of the car. Let's talk more about that. This being an old car does need some TLC and money spent on it, and I've already started doing that. So let's talk about just a few of the issues, and I'll do another video explaining all of the issues, if you see what I mean. So although this car has 4 doors, only 2 of them currently work. Yes! Now I do have another video following this video explaining everything that's going on with the back 2 doors, but basically when I got to the guy's house who I was buying it from, he was quite surprised, or acted surprised, that the back doors didn't open. The guy must have known they weren't working, because they wouldn't just stop working just like that. And yes, that is a dog poo bag covering up that hole to stop water getting in, and surprisingly it does the job. This is an old car, and that is one of the things that does need doing. This car does have MOT, but a short MOT till October. I do need to get these doors opening, closing and locking by the time the MOT is due, I guess. Interior, let me just have a little sit in. So we have this sort of grey velour style interior, which is actually quite cool, but it just shows up some marks, but it's not actually too bad a condition. And then I actually have never sort of liked these sort of classic clocks. I really like the whole clear layout with a little digital screen down there. And then down here we have, my brother just changed the radio so I can now listen to my music. Really good heaters in this old car. We have the auto box, don't know if it's 5-speed, I guess so. Electric windows, all the windows actually work, and it even has electric sunroof that works. Gearbox seems fine. This computer down here would be great if it works, it doesn't, but that's another thing to sort out. All my little bits from my door cards are in here with nuts and bolts, hopefully I don't lose them. Even just things like the steering wheel, nice and big. Something tells me, by looking at that one, compared to that upside down one, this might have been taken off once upon a time, but by looks of things this doesn't have an airbag, so it'd be nice to change it for a nice aftermarket steering wheel and not have any airbag lights. Come on, I don't even think this car has any airbags, probably not. With the electric mirrors here, of course only half of them are working, i.e. one. And yeah, that's wipers, indicators, nice big. And I've always liked it when a car lets you change the brightness on the dashboard. And that's what that little button does there. I love that. Obviously we've got the lights on this little separate bit here. If I just put the key in, it's only one key, which is also lovely stuff. And you will see only 64,000 miles. So I ain't lying, guys. But every time I do get in this car, however, that gauge does go down. I suppose that's what happens when you own a 2-litre straight 6 BMW. Also, like, while the clocks are on, is you see those two green lights, it tells you when a service is needed. So I suppose when it goes to amber, when it goes to red, it's getting closer. There is no paperwork with this car, so I don't know when it was last serviced, but I am sort of thinking I will get serviced by like a sort of BMW garage, not an actual BMW garage, but a garage that specialises in BMW, because apparently there's a tool that's needed to reset this, and I'd like to get it reset and all true and accurate. And these seats are pretty crazy. There's 3 knobs, so you can lift it up, recline the back, obviously move the seat back and forward and all sorts. And the only thing that's wrong with this is there's a little rippy bit there. Lots of shadows there, guys, sorry. And I'll show you the rest of the interior another day, because it is all falling apart literally, and there is lots I want to film in another video, so I'll keep you guys waiting. So although I thought I bought this car cheap, the overall condition is good. And again, I bought this car mainly because it was 5 minutes down the road from me literally, and because of the mileage. I like these low mileage little minters. Yeah, the bodywork is cool, but it's some other issues which again I'll film in another video. I'm really teasing you guys, aren't I? What I do like though is the bonnet was repainted badly, I must admit, because it had lacquer peel, but I'd rather it be badly black than peeling lacquer, so at least it sort of matches in, blends in. But actually you might be able to see, yeah, I don't know if it actually looks quite good on camera, but it's quite flat. What the guy has done was, while the bonnet was being repainted, taken off, whatever, he changed the amber indicators to these clear ones. And we have these nice headlights in there. They're not angel eyes. I think they might be aftermarket. I don't know if some BMW e36 guru can let me know in the comments below. I have got the amber indicators in the boot if I do want to swap over the look of the front of the car. But this is where I just love this front end angle. Oh, the front end is so better looking than the back, that's what I'm saying. We have some skew-if number plates on there. Someone made these when they were drunk. And can you see why I had to buy this car? J247. When I saw it had 247 on the number plate, I was a sucker. I fell for it. I had to have it, and this is actually the second car that I've bought with the 247 number plate. The first one being is a Volvo 480 I had, and I'll probably leave a little card up here somewhere that you can go back in time and watch one of those videos. These wheels, I hate them, because I like wheels where you can actually get to the back and clean the backs. This design you can't. However, it would be nice if I was thinking these were like black and then the lip was polished. That would be quite cool, but again, there's no point in getting these wheels refurbed if I can't actually clean the back and maintain the back of the new refurbished wheel. These are little 15 Diddy wheels, good tyres all round, as in, I don't know if they're good make, but good tread, I mean. It rides really nicely because it has got such big fat tyres on it, very high profile. A little cheeky glitter black driven 24/7 sticker on the rear to match the colour of the car, how cute. And then around the back, which doesn't look so great, we have the 320i badge. I have plans for this thing. I do want to put some new rear lights in. There's so many different parts, aftermarket parts and new parts you can get for this car. It's unbelievable compared to the Hyundai Pony, where I couldn't find any parts for that car at all. It's quite an embarrassing state, but we have the old amber indicators, the old radio that's come out, and my door cards. But apart from that, it is quite big in here, but this isn't really giving off a very good big boot vibe because of all the rubbish that's in there. Oh, I've never opened this one before. It's going to be risque. Is it coming? There we go. BMW even supply you with tools when your BMW breaks down. But although I joke about this car, it needs TLC mechanically. Oh, I've said this now, I can't touch. Oh, it's no wood for me to touch. I can't be asked to go over to a tree. Mechanically, this car runs sweet. It's just very juicy. So I know I was just complaining how literally every time I get in this car the fuel gauge goes down, but now this is my only car and I'm not paying out car finance. I will quite happily put money into this car within reason to fix the back doors, to get it serviced by a BMW garage. I will quite happily put more fuel in it because, okay, the Abarth's had a small tank, it's obviously more economical than this car. This is my first big engine 2-litre car. It is a straight six. It sounds nice, it drives nice and smooth. So if the only flaw in this car is that every time I drive it the needle goes down a bit, I can live with that, and also not being funny, I can afford it. So, you know, it is what it is. She's got some sort of crusty back box exhaust system on her, but when the car first started up, when I went to look at the car, I wasn't expecting it to sound this good, although the advert did say she had a sports exhaust on. Yeah, it's a nice deep bow, I love it. Now, as always, with every car I buy, there is a car buying story, and this is no exception. So, when I knew that the Pony was having its first viewing, I often get very ahead of myself, and I was telling myself, these people are going to come down tomorrow, they're going to buy it, I'm going to have the money in my bank, let's go and look for another car straight away, because obviously the Abarth had gone, it left me with the Pony was then going, I had literally no cars to get me to and from work. First time in my life I've ever found myself without a car. I'm a petrol head, I don't like to be without a car. So the day before these guys were going to come and look at the Pony, I was on Gumtree and I found this car literally 5 minutes drive away from where I live. I had the 24/7 number plate, it was a nice big cruiser auto. I know this isn't a manual car, I know I'm not going to do what everyone else does with these e36s and drift them and engine swap them and all that stuff. I'm perfectly happy with it being an old granddad spec, automatic, slow automatic. Yeah, I just want to cruise, listen to my music and have a nice car. It looks cool from the outside and the back doors open would be nice. So the night before these people were coming down to look at the Pony, I went to look at this and I basically said to the guy, look, I'll have the car from you, however I can't actually give you any money for it yet. Luckily the guy was an elderly gentleman, which was nice, he wasn't a dealer. This car's had about 4 owners since new, which is again is really cool. No history behind the car, sadly no paperwork, it's just a low mileage car, can't really complain. I sort of think I did get a bargain price of this car, maybe I didn't. It does need some money thrown in it straight away with the back doors not working. So basically I bought this car without giving the owner any money for it. The next day I then was praying that these people would turn up and look at the Pony, these people would buy the Pony, these people would give me money for the Pony. The guys turned up, they said yeah we'll have the Pony but we'll pick it up another day, and I said look, not being funny but I've actually bought a Pony replacement already, so I quite urgently need your money for the Pony so I can go and buy a replacement car. Very cheeky. So they went away, they said they'd have it. I was then waiting and waiting for this money to come through. I was thinking, oh my god, what a situation to be in. I've apparently sold the Pony but I've got no money to show for it, and I've bought a car but yet I've given the bloke no money for it. Oh my god. Luckily the money come through for the Pony. I walked straight down to pick the BMW up. It all worked out in the end. Happy days. It's also quite nice to buy a car that's pretty in at the moment, even if these cars are getting drifted or abused or whatever. I remember when I had a Mark 1 MX-5, I had them before they become cool and drifty cars. I had that before that sort of phase, but now I've actually bought an E36 when they're quite popular cars. Other YouTubers I watch rave on about them. Okay, this is a granddad automatic, but I like an old auto. It's not a fast car, it's just a big cruiser. I'm going to make it look nice, tart it up, put some money into it, and because she's a low mileage car, hopefully she won't let me down, and that money I put into the car will only maybe increase the value with these things, because a good one of these is reaching a good couple of grand. So although I sort of feel like I didn't get ripped off, but although I paid quite a bit for this car in some respects, I also didn't. So yeah, she's an honest low mileage girl. Hat is back on because it's time we wrapped up this video. Any BMW fans that already follow me, let me know where you are, let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching this video. Like I say, it's nice to have another cash bought car. If I don't like this car, I can get rid of it. There's no 4-year, 2-year finance attachment tie with this car, and this is how I like it. I do like my 90s cars, and I'm back to being, although this is the same year as the Pony, it's just a different car altogether, you guys will probably agree. And the amount of parts you can get for this car, aftermarket, new, mechanical stuff, is unbelievable. Never seen anything like it. So thanks for watching. I welcome your opinion in the comments below. I know it's not an Abarth, I know it's not a Fiat. I've done the norm, and now it's time for, like I said, a fresh start in my previous video. And a big thank you to everyone that watched my previous video. My talking videos never do well, but I really did have a lot to update you on, a lot to say in that video, and to my surprise it did well. But not to my surprise, you guys were so kind and positive in the comments. Yeah, it's really heartfelt. This is to a new start, a new chapter in the Driven 24/7 Automotive channel. If you like this car, if you're new to my channel and you're thinking finally she's filming a BMW, then click subscribe. There's loads more videos to come on this car. It is an old car, it needs work, and that means there's more videos for me to create on the car. So winner winner. Okay, I'll see you in another video. Thanks for watching. See you later. My first BMW. Oh Jesus, nearly lost it. Oh. BMW E36, E36, E36.